Keith is back with a full check of the forecast. Keith, I got to be honest, I don't know about you guys. I've been feeling bad about complaining about the cold because I know it can be so much colder.
Well, yes. Some parts of the country are
Sure.
getting much more than us.
Right.
You should feel bad about complaining about the cold, Brian, because he notoriously does not like the heat.
I don't complain about the cold.
You actually, I'm trying to think
I am
back now.
all for
You don't
the
say a
cold.
whole lot about
Nope.
it. Yeah.
Nope, because I suffer all summer. This is my
hard to-
season right now.
Hard to move up much farther north than here, so
Yeah,
you're gonna
this
just have
is
to.
my place.
This is where you're at, and yeah, I mean, and Coco, you're right. I mean, you know, our actual air temperatures, we didn't break any records, but it's been the wind that's been the issue. It's still pretty breezy, 31 miles an hour in Portland, 35 miles an hour in Millinocket, and for days now it's been west-northwest consistently. And that will settle down later tonight into tomorrow. It feels like 5 below right now in Rangeley with the wind chill. 1 in Greenville, 6 in Lewiston, 9 in Portland. And so our air temperatures are a little bit better than it was yesterday, but it's still breezy enough that these wind chills are a bit of an issue. Snow showers tending to die down over the last couple of hours. A few might just scrape the coastline here over the next hour or so, but mostly they'll be dying down, and temperatures tonight will actually be relatively warmish by our recent standards, in the 20s, teens in the mountains. And tomorrow will be a decent day. I mean, that's all it really is. It's just relative to where we've been, it's going to feel pretty good. It'll be about 30 to 35 degrees. There'll be a lot of sunshine, and the wind will be much lighter tomorrow, finally. So I think that's the thing most people will notice. Clouds come back in on Friday night. Again, not a particularly cold night there. And then we have some periods of light snow that will impact us on Saturday. Not going to be a big deal. That's the storm system that we talked about earlier in the week, and there was a huge divide on the models. The GFS had a blizzard, the Euro had a storm to our south, and as is often the case in complex steering situations, European model was the right one to lean on. So it's staying south, GFS doing the same thing, but notice a little bit of an extension here, north side of it, where there's a period of light snow, and that's what'll just clip us on Saturday. But it's cold enough for us to get some light accumulation. The models think there could be up to 1 inch of accumulation. It's worth noting, though, they also had 1 or 2 inches of accumulation from these snow showers, and we didn't get that. But I think this would be a little bit more consistent Saturday, where we could see some periods of light snow, especially over southern and western Maine. After that, we stabilized temperatures for a few days. This is a tough color scheme. I should probably change these color bars. But it's funny when it just happens to match the background. But we'll be in the low 30s, mid 30s here Monday, Tuesday, probably cooling back down Wednesday and into Thursday. I keep an eye on these bar graphs, guys, because we've got a lot of teachers out there. And every once in a while, I'll do something where the average line will not be in the right spot. And I never get that past the goalie. So I try to keep an eye on that part of it, but I didn't notice the colors. I hate to do it. Breezy, again, Wednesday, Thursday next week. Not as windy as this stretch, but the same type of situation where a storm is offshore and giving us just kind of a persistent northwest wind. That being said, we get into mid-January here. If you're a snow disliker, into mid-January, no major storms to be seen. If you like snow, it looks a little bit more active for the second half of January. So,
okay. And you've commented before that it's not uncommon for weather to really kick in now.
So like recently, over the last 10 years, our winters have been late breaking. If we get them. Some years we just haven't had good, big winters, but when we have, they've been February, March winters.
Yeah, we can't write it off yet.
Plenty of time there.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Keith, thank you.